welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendy Bertinoli, and I thought it might be fun to do a little morning routine for you today. I am 54 years old, and I've had several people tell me that I look really young for my age, and I attribute that a lot to the habits that I have done for years and years and years. One of the most important things that I do is I drink a lot of water. So I will get up in the morning and I will drink this 32-ounce glass of water, and I will take my medication. As many of you know, I have bipolar, so it's very important for me to stay on my medication. So that is the very first thing that I do when I get up in the morning. I also have this one here because I like to keep track of how much water I'm drinking. So I will drink 2 of these and 2 of those during the day. This one is 24 ounces, and this is the one that I take with me when I go out just because it stays cold. So the next thing I do when I get up in the morning is I will sit down and do my journal and scripture study. Now these are just things, this is not to like toot my own horn or say that I'm doing all this. These are things, habits that I've picked up through the years, through my 54 years of learning that what works for me and what keeps me healthy. So I just wanted to share with you. Actually, my taking care of myself starts the night before. I always say it's so important to remove your makeup at night or wash your face. And so I have done that religiously for years and years and years. I never go to bed with makeup on. And one thing that I want to point out is I have not had any Botox done. I've not had anything done to my face. And so one of my really important goals for my life was that I age gracefully and not try to make myself something that I'm not. It has been tempting at times. I did try to get my eyebrows tattooed at one point, which was a complete disaster. So we won't even go into that. But so I take my makeup off at night before I go to bed. And it's important that you get a good night's sleep. So I try to get at least 7 to 9 hours or 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. It doesn't always happen, but I try my best to do that. And then, so after I do my journal and scripture studying in the morning, then I work out. And right now I walk about 3 miles every day. In the past, I have done mixed workouts, like interval training type workouts. I got a shoulder injury, so I haven't been able to do that for a while. My cat is gonna come into the frame maybe, so you'll get to meet Fitz. And that's okay. So after I get back from my walk and I get cleaned up and everything, I usually try to wait an hour before I eat. Oh, and one thing I just want to go back and mention that I do moisturize my face, and I have for years and years and years. I use oil of Olay Regenerist, and I am not an affiliate for them. That's just something that I've used that has worked for me. I really believe that that keeps my face looking young. So back to after I'm cleaned up and ready to go, then I have my morning protein shake. And this is what I wanted to show you today, is how I get my day started and with a lot of energy. So I start with coconut milk, and I have a little mark on my cup that tells me how much to put in there. So this is just the unsweet coconut milk. I'm just going to pour it up to that mark. I did forget my protein powder. I'll be right back. I keep my protein powder in a bin because I like my pantry to look organized and clean, but I will post in the description what type it is. It is called Select, and it is the cake pop, and I love it. It goes with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a scoop of that. And then I add in Alaya multi-collagen, and I also will link all of these products that I'm using. And I have just found that this really helps keep my hair looking good and my nails. And so I'm just going to put a scoop of that in. And then I really like to use glutamine powder. I have used this for years and years too. It helps in muscle and tissue repair and also curbs sugar appetite or sugar cravings. And so I just have used that as a habit, and it doesn't have a flavor. So I just put a teaspoon of that in my shake. Set that aside. And then I put a cup of frozen berries. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. And one of the things I like about putting the mixed berries in is it makes a beautiful purple color. And that's one of the things I think that is so important in choosing what nutrition you're gonna use. Is you want one with lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of color. You know, all of my meals, I try to put at least 3 different colors of vegetables or fruits in my meals. So that's just another kind of trick or tip that I've used throughout the years that I think has helped me to remain healthy. Okay, this is the Nutribullet that I'm gonna use, and I like it because it makes my shake creamy and smooth. And I don't have to put ice in because my fruit was frozen. So we're gonna go ahead and mix that. You just push down and turn. And it's a little bit more pink today because I put more berries in, but it does have that beautiful, nice color. And so I always like to make my food look appealing. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a clear glass so you can see how thick and creamy that is, and I didn't even add any ice to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up, and that's my morning routine. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you click to subscribe and come back real soon. Enjoy.